What's up, party animals? My name is Kezi. I recently got the Polyend Tracker, which is, oh my gosh, it's a tracker. I have never used a tracker before, except once when I used Fami Tracker for like 10 minutes because I'm like, ooh, this seems cool, and then immediately gave up because it was really confusing. I want to make music, not do math. So I was wrong though. This is honestly, trackers, at least the Polyend Tracker, is one of my favorite ways of making music. A tracker is a vertically structured computer sequencer. It was introduced in the 1980s, and it's one of the most easily accessible forms of computer music production, especially in that era. There's a ton of free software trackers still out today. Fami Tracker is one of them. If you want to make chip tunes, Fami Tracker is definitely the way to go. If you've seen my last videos, I wanted some way of sequencing notes where I didn't have to play them live and I didn't need to use a mouse or a touch screen. I wanted to just do step-by-step sequencing of notes. It seemed to be really hard to find because nobody seemed interested. Everyone wants to play them live or use their mouse, which I don't like. And a tracker is exactly that. If I would have known this years ago, I probably would be using a tracker instead of Ableton. Probably not actually, but I still certainly would have been using it alongside it. I'm honestly in love with trackers. Can't believe I haven't heard of them sooner. Let me just go and show you real quick how easy it is to punch in some notes here. New project. Go to the loader. Running my picks. Like that one. Let's go to the snares. Like that one. Let's go to some basses. I like that. KoFi. Cool, now I've got a beat. Now let's add some bass lines. And we'll just go ahead and fill each one with C5. Fill it. And then we'll select all of them again. Go ahead and fill. And then we're actually going to go to an effect. Because here, now it's, but I want to add that side chain effect, which is, again, super fast to do. So go ahead and we'll fill each 4 with the volume effect. We'll go ahead and make it constant. This one we'll go ahead and make it 10, so it's real quiet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset it, and then I'm going to do fill again. Each 4 volume, and then this one's going to be 32. Ta-da! I never had to touch anything. No keyboard, no mouse, no touchscreen. It doesn't even have a touchscreen. You can touch this all you want, and all it's doing is making it dirty. So, my favorite kind of thing. I mean, obviously touchscreens are nice, mice are nice, they're super versatile, super easy to use, and they work well. But if you, oh my god, I need to not punch my microphone. Okay. But if you look how fast I got that done. Now obviously it'd be faster to play it live, but I didn't wanna. And I get my wish. So, and then of course this thing has all sorts of automation features. So let's add some hats. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load like 10 different hats. So we'll go to, let's just add all the good ones. Okay, cool. So we've got number 4 through 10. And we'll go here to the top, shift up. When you're at the top, it'll just select everything. Super convenient. Fill. And then let's do random. And we will fill it with random. We'll go ahead and do this tune to C5. I think that's the default one we'll go to. And then we'll do C4. And then we'll go to instrument. We'll go ahead and fill this, random again. Then we'll change the fill type to random from, we can start at 4, 2 goes to 10, fill, and now we've got a completely generated hat loop. Definitely little chaotic, but we can work with that. We can work with that. And it's already got something really interesting that it isn't something that, because like people are bad at making random numbers. And having this kind of just instant random and instant into the console, it's super convenient, completely random and completely customizable. Once you get that into the system, you can start working on it and tweaking it to your heart's desire. Ableton kind of has that, but it definitely hits different, and it's definitely harder to actually toy with once you're done. I love this kind of randomness. I really wanted something that quickly and easily generated randomness, and here it is. Now, let's talk about one of the hottest features I think is with this thing. It's got a MIDI in and a MIDI out, and that basically makes it my full featured sequencer. If I need sound to be sequenced, that's my thing. That is the tool for sequencing. It's fast, easy, efficient, and even better when you plug in MIDI to the in. I can use this little keyboard, plug it in through MIDI, and I can start playing the notes the way I know, like a piano, instead of with this weird keyboard thing. Which, honestly, the keyboard thing slaps hard. You just kind of have to figure it out. All these grid-based note entering systems get confusing because no one ever makes it consistent. Now, trackers aren't generally a performance piece, but this excels at that too. So one of the things you can do, and it was what I was doing to actually make the track you heard at the beginning of the video. And so here is the pattern I've made. So that's cool, but then I want to make it a little different. So let's Isn't it beautiful? This thing has the playability of, it feels as playable as the Force and way more efficient. But, I haven't even talked about the fact that the thing is made of metal. I don't think I have a single piece of equipment that has a case entirely metal. I think my computer is the only one. And that's just because, well, that's what you buy. And even still, the faceplate's made of plastic, just got a few metal parts. So yeah, Polyend Tracker, dream machine right here. You know, I've never used a tracker before, really, and I feel like even after only a few days, I've got a pretty good grip on this one. So if actual trackers are anything to compare to, I'd recommend it. I'd highly recommend it, especially considering trackers are free and super easy to use. You have no need to have anything else other than the tracker. I don't really want to become a gear review channel because, well, I like the idea of making it so that everyone can make music. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need all of that. I don't think that you need much. And getting all this gear, like once you start getting hardware, it's hard to stop. Right now, I don't have money to spend at furry conventions. Actually, no. I do have money to spend at furry conventions, but there's no furry conventions. So I'm spending it all on random shit for YouTube. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoy the Polyend. Here's another beat. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!